my name is Hardly Ivy, and today we are starting a new franchise. I have done multiple different franchises before, but I thought it would be more fun just to completely restart. So I have the 200 conservation credits instead of what I had before. So I guess we are going to go ahead and start. Let's see here. So what we first need is to go in here and let's expand the path a little bit. And this is temperate, temperate biome. I just went with flat. I don't know. I just thought it'd be easier just to do flat. Actually, we're gonna align this to grid and go down this way. Let me go in here real quick. I'm sorry guys, I should have done this before. Let me lower some of this so it's not deafening and you guys can hear me a little bit better. So let's see. Man, it's been a while since I've played in franchise. I know what we first need to do is go into faculties and get a bunch of staff buildings. Let's do what I normally do starting off is make a path over here. That might actually be a little too close. Make a path over here, just a little out of the way, and that way we can put our buildings over here and they get the electricity from the entrance here. And so what we are going to do, if I can click the right button, we need the animal trade center. We don't want it too close because we don't want the negative impact on the guests. Need the trade center for sure. Need a keeper hut. Need the quarantine. We'll do a research center. Since I started over, I'm going to have to research all the animals all over again. But I figure, again, that's at some point you kind of have to restart or else it's just not fun anymore. When you have everything unlocked, all the research is researched, it just doesn't really become fun like it was. Let's add that back to the group. Do that. And then we need a workshop. I need to make sure I can connect this. Let's get rid of that big path. Maybe. There we go. That'll work. So now that we got all of our buildings down, we need to start thinking actually. And I have not even thought yet what animal I want to do first. So I will think about that. And I guess while I'm thinking, let's go in here. And we cannot neglect our guests. We need to start off with a drink. Oh, goodness. I forget how little things you get when you first start out. Okay, so we will maybe back a little bit so then if there's a line, it doesn't junk up the path. Put the gulpy soda there. And food stall, chief beef or Bernie's Bakes. I would say chief beef. Let's try that. And can't forget we got to have the toilets. We'll have to come back and fix that. I'm not a fan of the toilets being right next to all of that. But so let's see here. I'd really like, how much is the information? I really want an information center because it obviously helps with the education of the guests. It's just, I know this is really jumbled right now, but as we go through on the franchise and get more money, we'll make it prettier. So we've got all of those, all of that, only 200. So I'd like to get an animal that I know we can get more conservation credits off of. Normally I do a flamingo, I'm not gonna lie, but I'd like to try and not go with a flamingo. I just want to try and do something a little different. Let's see. All of these guys are pretty pricey, and we want ones that we can have easily a male and a female. And I wonder if we could do price. We could do a peafowl, and the guests can walk in there. There's no males though. Oh, there might be a male actually. I did it by price. I'm dumb. And there's the flamingos. Let's see here. We could do the warthogs. Let's do some warthogs. I have not started off yet by doing warthogs, and I think that could be fun. I think I've only made like 1 or 2 warthog habitats, and normally I throw them in with other. Oh, there's an albino. So tempting. But yeah, normally when I get warthogs, I have them in with like what can they go in with? I think the giraffes and zebras and those kinds of animals. Oh, we could have a gold one. A gold albino. Let's just stick with the money. I think we'll go with her. And we will get I think this gold one. Let's do the gold one. I'm not going to go with an albino. I want to see if we can get our own albino without help. Probably should have gone with that one. It has better fertility, but we'll see what we can do with this. So I think what we are going to do, I would like to stay away from there because again, as everyone probably knows, that it will lower the guests' happiness being around those. So even though I could put the habitat right there, it kind of makes me nervous if the guests are too close. And speaking of that, I need to put that there so the guests can't go down there. But you know what? We might actually be able to do that. Put the little habitat like right here, a little bit farther away from there. And then they can access it easier. That actually makes sense. So, what I am going to do is I will hop in here and I will start making this habitat. we're back. So as you could see, I kind of struggled a little bit with the escape points. Just to find out that it was, of course, because the barrier, I didn't have it. The null barrier, I didn't have it far enough back. Go figure. But so I also didn't know if I should keep this water back here or not. I think for now I'm going to. I think it's just kind of a cool little stream. And originally I wasn't going to fill it with any water, but then, I don't know. I just thought it needed water. And then also, I'm sure you guys saw the warthogs, they can climb on here, up here, and get up here. At first I didn't know if I would like that, but the more I'm thinking of it, I think the guests would, you know, think it's pretty cool if they're standing here and they look up and there's a warthog standing on their house. I don't know. I think I would find it rather cool if I went to a zoo and I saw them climbing everywhere. And we're still doing pretty well on our money. We still have 12,000. I am going to have to get a water purifier. So go in here and utilities and the water treatment. Oh, come on. And we will just put it over here for now. I think right there is a good place for it. We also need to start our research on the oh, wrong button, on the warthog so that we can get them enrichment items. Research, we've got them. We'll start there. I'm gonna go over here as well, get my soil. I don't like when you can see the grass through the path. I think that's a small little glitch there, but got that fixed. We're getting some guests in now. We've got 58 guests, and during that whole thing, I don't know if I'll show it on the recording or not, probably, but I hired staff members, one of each, and an additional vendor as well, just so they can rotate. They have somebody there all the time. So let me go in here. I want to see. Yeah, so that's still good. None of that reaches the guests. All of these are working. I've got the speakers going under there. The guests seem to really be enjoying everything. And of course our money is going down, which it does, obviously, in the first part. I also didn't mention that I am playing on medium mode. This is my first time playing on medium mode. I always played on easy mode, and I've just found that easy mode is way too easy, as the name states. So I wanted to try it on medium mode this time and see how different it is. I also was just thinking we need to have marketing. That's part of everything. Let's do this one. Let's see. We've got overview. Marketing is good. Guest happiness is pretty good. Animal rating, conservation rating. Obviously, we haven't sold or released any animals yet, so that's gonna be no stars. The education rating, and I need to go over here. I've heard on the information center. Yeah, so that one down there said that it's too expensive. So I am going to just go in here and make everything where I get as very little profit as possible, especially with the audio guide. The audio guide helps a lot. We'll just make this like 250. Make this like 5. Not 10. That. Can we do $3 or is that okay? Yeah, that'll work. Just make them all $3. maybe. 3, 3. This way it encourages them, the guests, to come by and actually buy stuff, especially the audio guide. That helps with the education of the guests. And so I really would like guests to grab that so that they are better educated. That always seems to be the hardest part in this game, is getting everybody educated. And they seem to have enough shade over here, so I don't know if I'll really have to add any custom shades or anything. I think I'm going to try and get another animal at some point. We still have 10,000. Try and get another animal, and then maybe we can start getting more money coming in so we can start fixing up these buildings and getting these looking a little bit better. They're a bit of an eyesore right now. I would also like to mention, I do have a mod installed. I forget which one exactly it's called. I'll have to look it up and link it in the description. It is a mod that allows you to put as much plants in there, and it also makes the animals navigatable land area, like how much space they need. It makes it more reasonable. So basically what I'm saying is that so my game, the animals won't get upset if I put too much grass or plants or anything in there. And I can make smaller habitats with almost all of these animals than what you can do in the base game. So just wanted to point that out in case you guys are wondering why my numbers and why my the coverage is grayed out. I just wanted you guys to be aware that there is a mod. And again, I will link it in the bottom, or at least state the name in the bottom. So for now, I think we will call this an episode. And then I will start thinking of another habitat that we can put maybe over here. And we can do that next game, and then maybe we'll have a little bit more money coming in and can fix these up. Let's just take a look at these guys. They are actually really cute. Look at those. Oh, just hanging out. Hopefully next episode as well, we can get them some enrichment items and get their happiness up, so that we can get more money off of them as well. It's kind of sad they don't have anything to play with. They just have to rut in the mud. But yes, guys, so I am going to call this an episode. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Hardly Ivy, or Ivy. I hope you guys come by in the next episode. Thank you.